Outside for a ball, 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Belanger will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, guys, we know they can run. They're in the top third in the league in stolen bases. Manufacture runs by being aggressive on the base pass, and coming through big with runners in scoring position is going to be the key for them.
With a moment now, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall. Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Ryan Zimmerman will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Number 26, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2.
Leading off for Washington, left fielder, Juan Soto.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this ball hits the first base bag. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days, as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Standing in now, Wilmer Defoe. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play here at 288. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit hard to the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ripped on the ground to first. Muncy takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jock Peterson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Victor Robles is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Victor, absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, not the most convincing way to start an inning right here. You're going to see him try to hold back, but he winds up making contact anyway. Sort of an excuse-me swing right there. And this is just an easy chance here on the mound, and that's a quick first out.
In now is Adam Eaton. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington.
It probably goes without saying, but he'll be unhappy with that at bat. This is a curveball, and Show Track shows you it's right in the strike zone, but all he can do is pop it straight up.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Yasiel Puig is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Juan Soto heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to it. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close.
Keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Hard hit to first. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And he'll get back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
But when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Into the box now, number 64. As she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
I think that was the fork ball there, but it's a ball 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily.
Just checking.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Justin Turner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for the Nationals,
number 26 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Got him.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. It's starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Trey Turner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
and well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Forkball misses, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
One strike.
All even now, 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. To third, gloved by Turner. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Victor Robles is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
If you're the hitter, your only thought process right here is get yourself on base. Pitcher has dominated this inning so far. 2 quick outs. You've got to do some damage to give the guys behind you a chance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. He will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Ryan Zimmerman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Turner is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
In the air now out to left field. Moving under it, Peterson, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he's back standing. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. Jock Peterson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Scorched to third. Rendon is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Sierra is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 49.
Pedro Baez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Number 64 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Most of the folks here at Dodger Stadium sticking around to see how this one's going to turn out.
Well, when your other option is rush hour traffic on the 110 or the 5, no thanks. I'll stick around too.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Matt Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Matt Reynolds.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Muncy is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Trey Turner will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Smoke toward third. Turner's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. Sierra will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 49.
Greg Holland is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Greg Holland.
Kike Hernandez leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Gavin Lusk is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Lusk.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Holland pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Sent on the ground out to second. Sierra is right there, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Victor Robles stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Hit toward the right side on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
up next for the
Adam
Nationals.
Eaton comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
Alex Wood will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
One out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location.
First baseman.
When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. We are still scoreless. Kelvin Herrera comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the catch is made. 1 away.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit hard towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Yasiel Puig. Has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Robles sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. Gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball. Juan Soto will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Juan Soto.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Barnes has it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Wood gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Seager is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sierra is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Wood is there, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Max Muncy steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
What a great job of leading off that inning with a double. You put yourself in scoring position, a chance to win this ball game now, and he is pumped up out there at second base.
Justin Turner will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Hard liner toward short. That's in there. Base hit. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game. You get that leadoff double, and he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you the lead, though I bet they'll be looking for a lot more than that.
Gavin Lust will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.